Hey y'all, this is Hyaw playing Global War 36 4.3 in the League War. Yeah, we're on turn, what are we on? Turn 12 for the KMT USA. Should be a pretty quick turn for KMT, and then we'll see for USA. KMT will buy cavalry and then collect $1. Alright, very riveting turn. Then we will go to the USA. So first off, we got tech rolls over here, and we'll be rolling for artillery, radar, factories, airborne, long range, bombers, and logistics. It's just luck. 2 hits. Come on, LRA. 3, 4 hits. So we got artillery, got factories, got finished bombers. That's huge. And we're starting logistics. Cool. Okay, that'll change my buy a little bit, so I'll come back to y'all when I've got a buy ready to go. Alright, we're back. Like 2 or 3 of everything. No big deal. Pretty expensive. These B-29s, they do not give them away. But I'm pretty thrilled to have hit the tech. So let's do that. Alright. And then we've got diplomacy rolls. So I need some dice here. Let's go for Brazil. And we've got Brazil, Argentina, where are you? There you at? Chile, Peru, Uruguay, Mexico, all the way up there. Guess I'll use that one that's already there. And Cuba, wherever you are. Cuba. Cool, here we go. Whole lot of nothing. Good thing that was a combat, because those are some pretty high rolls, but would have loved those in the tech dice. Let's see. Combat moves. Okay. I'm going to take one of our rockets here and send it straight to Italy. Take our rocket here and send it to Western Germany on the airbase that all these fighters are on. So this one's on the factory, the other one's on the airbase. Then we're gonna raid Japan, send both of our coastals in to P16, and we're going to take our units here. The 4 transports. I'm only gonna take 1, 2, 3 worth. Take all these guys. 1 attack with the artillery and infantry, and then 2 more. And send them 1, 2, 3 into A29. And we're going to invade Aquitaine. You'll stay there. These guys are going to move, so I don't forget them. Just think about what I want to do with these planes. Give me a sec. Okay, we'll have our fleet here go. What do we got? These 2 planes are going to join the fight in Aquitaine, so they'll fly 1, 2, 3. They have been moving to 4, so I'm going to have the fleet carrier in there. I'll move some other stuff in there during non-com, but at least I'll just move the fleet's marker in there for now, just to note that they are there. I'll put them right there, just for now. These guys all move in some other stuff, but I will take these two heavy cruisers for bombardment. And join the fleet there. And I'll resort these guys. I mean, I guess I can just do this for now. Yeah. Yep, nowhere I could land them if I used them here. I'm gonna see if I want to bomb anything. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm gonna bomb the railway here in northern Algeria. And that should do it for those. Let me make sure I've got all my stuff over here. Yeah. I'm actually going to edit my die before I roll, or edit my build before I roll any dice. Alright, instead of building a submarine, I'll get a heavy fleet carrier. Well, stage 1 of one. Right, so let's do this. I'm using my missile there. I think that's all I can really do for combats. Raiding there. Yeah, that's really all I got in the cards. Okay, let's do it. This, we're gonna roll damage. Max damage, so that's 2 damage because it's a, where are we at here? Surely there's a, there we are, damage rail. Because it's a mountain rail. Over here, let's do raiding in the Pacific. That I would like that. Okay, so I'll be red, Japan will be black. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay, so blocks me on that one. But 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe 5 for a coastal sub. Let me check. Yep, +1 for coastal sub, and no ASW, no radar, and no long range, so no bonuses to Japan. So they'll lose a whopping, let's see, that one cancels out. That's a 5 against, so they'll lose $3. Which will max out the line there. There we go. Awesome. What do we got over here? For sure, all we have left is this combat right there. So let's do that one. I've got a first strike on a 3, which I normally wouldn't have, but because of the attack transport, I can attack on round 1 with the artillery. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry. And there it is. Let's see if he hits me back on a 2. Ooh, he does. Well, we'll take the infantry on the attack transport. And we're in. And now we'll land planes and do all manner of fun non-combat stuff. Okay, let's see. I'll take my seaplane and go up to Labrador. We'll take these guys and land them there. The tactical and my medium bomber will land in French Morocco. I'm going to strat naval. 1, 2, 3. I believe I get 5 movements. So there's 1, 2, 3. Don't want to use this one. No. Okay, put these guys down in port in Gibraltar and put these guys into the in there. Let me get an import marker. All right, there we go. Around a space here. And what else we got? This transport's going to strat naval back because it's starting at a port here. All the way up to St. Pierre, to Nova Scotia, and we'll go import. And we got to move a bunch of guys. So we've got 3 attack transports here. So that's 6 fellas. 2 of them were from up here, I believe. So let's pick up 2 from the northeast. Let's pick up. Northeast is adjacent to. No, it's not. Okay, it really doesn't matter then. 2 dudes from Washington. 2 from there. 2 from there. That's 6 guys. Oh, I forgot to do a bombard. Let me do those bombards real quick with my 2 heavy cruisers. See if that infantry actually lives. Yes! Cool, cool, cool. Let me get a dude back. Okay, because then the militia would not have been able to fire. And that was from the heavy cruisers that I already said were bombarding into that zone. Alright, these 3 ships are going to go 1, 2, 3 into A35. And then I get to reshuffle my fleet. So let's take your import, so you're fine. Let's move most of these. Here, I'll put a destroyer. Let's put 2 destroyers in the 5th fleet. Alright, let's see what's defending here in the 1st fleet. Well, there's quite a few people there, so I don't have to be too worried here. So I'll just put light cruiser in this fleet. That's fine. UK can help me defend these guys. Let's put these down with my fleet. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna move some units over here. So you're gonna step into Nova Scotia. I'll rail another in. And then let's shuffle guys back in to here. So you're gonna walk. You're gonna walk to northeast. They'll walk to northeast. Actually, I can rail more because of that. So let's rail 3 more to Nova Scotia. And the only guy in the northeast is the dude from Washington. Cool. This looks fine. Let me see what these fighters can do. Yeah, they'll stay in New York. And I believe we get to build. I'm not sure I want to move anything else. Oh, that was almost disastrous. Let's move this to Midway. And we can put you over here, I suppose. Actually, let's move him 1 to P76. 2, there we go. Okay, so that's still there, so it counts for Keto Batai, which nobody, and Big Blue Fleet, which neither of us have. And I believe we're good on units moving. I think we get to place now. Oh, we gotta roll bombing damage. So it's 1d6, I believe. So on the airbase here. For 3 damage. And the airbase down here. Sorry, the factory down here. For 2 damage, come on. Alright, there's those dice rolls. Things seems to be in order. So let's place units. This is major port upgrade, and that's what this guy is, the cost of it. Since in 4.3, and I don't know if this was in 4.2, but in 4.3, you get discounts with improved construction on upgrades as well. Okay, there's my major port. Here's a minor one for Morocco. This also goes over here. And then a militia in there as well, just for good measure. This rocket's going into London. These 2 dudes are going with my B-29s. And I'll put all 5 of these units in New York here. So we've got some AAA. Man, there's not enough room over here. Alright, and I'll do a once over to make sure everything looks good. But I'm feeling good so far. And oh my god, has there always been a transport down here? I hope not. Let's move this guy. I totally just missed this. 1, 2, 3. I've moved 1, 2, 3 units, 4 units, and I believe I get 4 plus 1 is 5 with my Strat Naval bonus for having all the islands. So let's go ahead and just put this in the Strat Naval him all the way up there. Yup, that's what I want. Okay. Sounds good, don't it? And let's call it a day. And I'll collect my 76. Yep, 76. On to Germany turn 13. Go get them.